Hey guys, Randy here at etrailer.com. Today we're taking a look at a ratchet strap from Erickson. This one's called the Multiplier. And the neat trick that this one offers is a 2-to-1 gear ratio when we're tensioning our straps. It's going to make it a lot easier to get a lot of torque on these straps and get your items settled down and strapped to your trailer or your truck. Traditionally, ratchet straps are going to have a 1-to-1. So as you're pulling up on that lever, it's harder to get a lot of torque on those straps without using some kind of aid, whereas with this one, it makes the job very easy. Now here you can see how that's going to work. We've got our gear here. This is going to be attached to our handle. That then goes to the gear where our barrel is, or where our cylinder is, where our strap generally attaches. So by pulling up our handle here with that smaller gear, you can see it turns that larger gear. That's where we get that 2-to-1. Now that's going to be really handy, especially on loose loads where you need a lot of tension down and on them. Outside of that, our strap's going to work pretty similar to how they all will. In our middle position, we've got our ratchet position, but this is going to tighten when we press down rather than normal ratchet straps that'll tighten when we pull up. You can see as we pull up here, that's just going to that next tooth to get us a new grip. If we have this all the way down, that locks our handle in position, just like any other ratchet strap. And by pulling this all the way up, it's going to go into the release mode for us. Now I'm going to take it into that ratchet position so you can see how it's a little bit backwards. As we push down, that's when we get that ratchet power. But as you can see, we can put a lot of pressure on there. It doesn't take a whole lot of effort. You can see the handle here, nice rubber coating to it, so we're going to have plenty of grip. It's real nice and wide, so even if you're using gloves, shouldn't be an issue to get in there. And you have a few indentions in there to kind of match your hand, give you a good feel. Release lever is going to be right here. That allows us to get our handle in the position we want and also get it locked down in that position. That way we won't have to worry about it accidentally coming up. Now you can see the body of the ratchet is going to be a little bit bigger. That's because we've got the additional gear up here to give us that multiplying effect. But all of it has the yellow dichromate finish on it. It's going to do a great job of resisting any kind of rust or corrosion. So this should be something that we can use for years and years without any issue. The strap material itself is very nice. This is a 2-inch strap. You can see printed on one side, not printed on the other. That printing I like a lot. It means we're going to be able to feed our strap into our ratchet nice and flat. That's always the best way to do it. It allows us to hold as much ratchet as you might need, but also keeps everything nice and clean, operating properly. The thickness and feel of the strap is very good. The Erickson always has a nice strap, and this is no different than what they usually come out with. As you can see here, the Multiplier is going to offer the double J hook, so we just don't have a single piece of metal that comes down and grabs to our attachment point. That's actually doubled up. It's going to give us excellent strength and durability. And it also has the yellow finish on it to prevent that corrosion. And these are going to be on both ends of the strap. Now not only is the Multiplier going to allow us to get plenty of torque, but it's a 30-foot long strap. We should be able to strap down just about anything we might want in our trailer or in our truck for that matter. It also gives us the 3,300-pound safe working load limit. That's the maximum pressure you'd want to put on the strap. You want to ensure that we don't exceed that so we don't have to worry about failures. Another good thing to think about anyway, is that we always recommend using straps in at least pairs, if not 3 of them. That way if one of them happens to fail, or maybe you didn't have the hook connected properly and it pops off, you'll have some backup there so you won't have to worry about it. Now to begin our installation, we're going to get our tag end of our strap, and we want to load it in the Multiplier ratchet. Just like a standard ratchet strap, you're going to see that center bar that comes across with the slit in it. We'll bring the strap right through there. Once you've got it through that center part, you can see where my handle's located there. We've got that bar. We want to go right back underneath that. Now we can just pull here. That'll get rid of our slack. It's a nice thing about these straps. You can make them just about any length you need. Now we can take our hook, place that under our attachment point, and we'll just pull out the slack. And at that point, ready to ratchet just like normal. The only exception really being, as you push down, that's when our strap's going to tension, and as we push up, that's when it's kind of going to gain an extra teeth or get to that next position. And as you can see, it doesn't take a lot of force to get a ton of pressure exerted on those straps. Now once we've got everything secure, it's time to just tidy up our excess here, and we'll be ready to head down the road.